Toxic Barbie Pink. Whoa, wait a second. I got this. What? Oof. Oh, get a grip. Hello mountain bikers, welcome to Vital MTB's Gear Show. Today we're taking a closer look at some fresh new flat pedals from Burgtec, Chromag and Nukeproof, and some very flavorful new grips that have the executives over at Skittles wondering if their candy doesn't lack a bit of color after all. But before we get into any of that, we've got some breaking news to share from Bontrager. Their all-new rally helmet launches today, and we've laid our grubby little mitts on a sample already. WaveCell is a collapsible, cellular structure that lines the inside of Bontrager helmets. It's designed to be more effective than traditional EPS foam helmets in that it protects against both straight and angular impact, eliminating the need for a separate slip plane. The Rally retails for $150 which is half the price of the Blaze mountain bike helmet Bontrager launched in March of 2019. The size large fit is congruent with size large helmets from Bell, Giro and Troy Lee, to name a few. The feel is quite comfortable with no obvious hard points of contact and nice full coverage. There's a 3-position visor and a BOA retention system to snug it all up. Staying with helmet news, Giro recently launched the Manifest, a highly ventilated helmet made for aggressive trail and enduro riding. Based on MIPS Spherical, the Manifest is made out of 2 EPS shells that are held together via a slip plane that allows for a certain degree of movement, intended to help avoid transmitting rotational forces to the brain in case of an off-axis impact to the head. The 2 EPS shells are also made out of different density foam, which provides optimal impact force management in both high and low speed crash scenarios. The Manifest retails for $260. You can check out the full review right here on our channel for more information. PYGA is pursuing the lifelong dream of Patrick Morwood to produce the best bike possible, and to do so right in his native South Africa. With the help of Blackstone Tech, makers of high-performance carbon parts for brands like Ducati, MV Agusta and Ariel, the MoBo will be produced in a way that minimizes waste while optimizing the strength-to-weight ratio and the compliance of the frame. A 118mm travel XC Marathon version and a 135mm travel trail version will be produced, and the bikes will be made to order in small batches. Shimano was in the news again 2 weeks ago as they launched their new Deore group set. Trickling down from the higher-end groups, new Deore features a 12-speed transmission with a full 10-51T spread in gears, built on Shimano's new microspline freehub standard, as well as your choice of 2 or 4-piston brakes to complete your setup. The new group weighs about 560 grams more than XTR, but it can be acquired for the mere sum of $600 for the whole thing. The transmission alone costs just $300, which is less than the cost of an XTR cassette. We've got the new Deore group in for testing already, so stay tuned for our riding impressions down the line. With Gwin now riding for Kenda, it was only a matter of time before they would come up with a new signature tire. If you've been following Aaron's career, the tread pattern of the new Pinner will come as no surprise, as it looks a lot like the tire he helped Onza develop during his time with that brand. Available with either gravity or trail casing, the Pinner was made for hardpack, rocky or rooty terrain, as well as loose over hardpack conditions. It rolls faster than a Hellcat, and it offers excellent predictability when laying it over into corners. For more details, check out our in-depth review right here on our channel. The good folks over at Deity have been hard at work over the past couple of years, constantly growing their impressive line of parts and accessories for your bike. The latest goods out of this Idaho crew to come across our desk are 2 new grips, the Lockjaw and the Supracush. The Lockjaw features the same waffle grid pattern on the rear as the knuckle dusters, with the more traditional diamond knob pattern up top, while the Supracush goes full diamond pattern around the whole grip. The Lockjaw is 32mm thick and features Deity's soft TRC compound for all-weather grip. At 34mm thick, the Supracush is Deity's thickest grip to date, and it features even more cushioning thanks to a generous helping of that TRC compound. On the trail, the performance is faultless, and this tester has gotten so used to the comfort and control offered by the Supracush that riding a thinner grip now seems weird. It's a good thing they sent so many of them. Okay then, time for some pedals. Burgtec's Penthouse pedals have been around for a very long time, so long in fact that we've now arrived at the Mark V version. The Mark V is a subtle but significant evolution of the Mark IV, which sees it gain in size but lose a fairly hefty chunk of weight in the process. The whole platform has been stretched outwards by 3 mm, which may not sound like a lot, but which brings the pin to axle measurement more in line with today's bigger flats. Impressively, Burgtec has also managed to shave 70 grams off the weight of the pair, which leaves the Mark V significantly lighter than many of its direct competitors. In terms of colors, there are 8 options ranging from Burgtec Black to Purple Rain and Iron Bro Orange, plus Toxic Barbie Pink that is available for purchase in stores only. We had to twist a few arms to get ours, but it was totally worth it. I mean, come on. Toxic Barbie Pink? Could this be the greatest color ever made? On the trail, we've always been fans of the grip and feel delivered by the Penthouse pedal, and the Mark V takes everything we like and adds more of it. There's more concavity, which results in better grip, and there's more room to move your feet around as well. The low profile is pretty good at skirting over rocks, and the pins can be accessed from the rear to make removing any broken ones easier. If you love a really big pedal, these still fall a couple of millimeters short of the most imposing platforms out there, but they no longer feel as cramped as the Mark IVs could sometimes do for those with big feet. As for longevity, Burgtec pedals have always held up well, and we see no reason why the Mark V version shouldn't continue that proud tradition. Are you looking for a bigger pedal? Developed with none other than legendary flat pedal shredder Chris Kovarek himself, the Dagga is here to strike fear into shins and bike park berms the world over. Featuring a wide and flat platform, the Dagga runs 12 rear-mounted pins per side, the height of which can be adjusted with washers. The Dagga was designed to work best with thick-soled shoes, which explains the lack of any concavity in the pedal body itself. With just one pin placed in the middle of the pedal, however, it's easy to remove it to create your own concave feel, should you so wish. The Dagga is available in 5 different colors, and it tips the scales at 492 grams for the pair, among the heavier pedals on the market right now. On the trail, the Dagga delivers faultless grip and a large platform to place your foot on. The tall pins placed around the side of the pedal make up for the lack of concavity in the pedal body itself, and the shape of the pins ensures tenacious grip that works well with a number of different shoes and soles. If you frequently drop a foot for turning, you'll appreciate the ability to put it back pretty much anywhere it happens to land, and being able to count on the grip of the pedal in any situation. We've not had more than a couple of months of time out on the trail with the Daggas at this point, but so far they seem very robust. They've certainly been built to take a beating. To round off this pedal news section, Nukeproof recently launched an Enduro version of their Horizon flat pedal. This evolution came about after Sam Hill's mechanic, JC Shumilak, found a way to file off some of the corners of the original to help it squeeze through the tighter trails often used for Enduro World Series racing. Nukeproof took note and came up with the production version that copies the pin placement of the original Horizon but offers more clearance and slightly reduced weight. The original Horizon remains one of the grippiest pedals we've ever tested, and we were stoked to see that this new version delivers the same performance out on the trail. Alright then, that's the end of the show. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for taking the time to tune in. As always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and until next time, happy trails!